For a moment of my video life, I had to think about what I was going to do next. And I really felt like it was a drought. Like, I didn't know what to talk about. I didn't know what to say. You know, I'm working. I'm taking care of my daughter. And I was just like, damn, what am I going to do? What am I going to say? But then, boom, bam, bing, life kicked in. It's never a dull moment in life, people. Ever. It's always something going on. It's always something to talk about. And this shit right here, I'm about to tell y'all some serious shit. Recently, I went to the club. I'm not into the club like that, like I used to be. It's been a while since I went out to a club. And I made an exception for my friend, my childhood friend. I said, okay, cool, I'm going to go. Let's go. And this is one of the damn reasons why I don't like going to clubs. Black people these days, especially in Brooklyn, don't know how to get along, don't know how to dance. Niggas standing on the wall, smoking weed, staring, bitches all in their phone. I mean, you know, I like looking at my phone in the club, you know, especially when my song ain't on, they playing some whack shit, and ain't nobody nothing to talk about, because you can't talk, because nobody can hear you, so it's like, nothing to do but look in your phone. So speaking of phones, this bum bitch stole my phone in the club. As you know, we was tipsy, intoxicated, everybody, you know, was on something. I done had hookah, you know, shit. And I had a good time up until this freaking point where this bitch took my phone. I'm in VIP, usually. And I blacked out for a moment. I know that I was very, you know, intoxicated. I know that. And that's been the lessons that I've learned. And not to get too fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you're in the club and a whole bunch of people. But even when you're with your peoples, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes they can be on their own. And you just don't want to get too intoxicated. But once this bitch took my phone, oh, she blew my shit. So after the blackout, after I woke up, because I was sitting down in VIP, I don't know what happened. I know I blacked out, but I know once I woke up, I noticed that I didn't have my phone. Something told me, my energy told me, that the bitch that was sitting next to me took my phone. Yeah, an iPhone, yeah. So I calmly asked, I said, yo, have you seen my phone? She's like, no, I ain't seen my phone. So I think I see the phone in her hand. I'm like, is that my phone? She's like, no, bitch, this ain't your phone. Rowdy, birdish, you know, those type. I ain't got your phone. I'm like, okay, so if you don't have my phone, can I see it? You know, can you show me the screen? Can you click? She's like, no, I ain't got to show you shit. I'm like, yo, ma, relax. If it's not my phone, then you can show me it, correct? No, you don't have to. No, you're not obligated. But if that's your phone, you gonna show me it's your shit, correct? No. It's not what she did. So, I get up. I'm upset. I'm not trying to fight this girl. You know what I'm saying? Not over no fucking phone. My people just like, yo, you should have smashed it. No, I ain't gonna do all that, because really I didn't really have no proof, but I really felt like it wasn't my phone. She had the phone in her back pocket, right? And I'm like, can I see that phone? She's like, no. She's still getting, you know, acting all wild and strange and shit. And as she's barking and getting all extra, she's walking off like really slowly out the club. Like, bitch, I ain't got your phone. Like, back and I'm like, yo. So, you know, I'm like, okay, you know what, fuck it. I'm going home, get in the cab, it's a phone, fuck it. Yes, I'm still upset at this point. As I leave the club, something hit in again. I got mad. Like, no, fuck that. I need my phone, nigga. That's my life. Not, you know, seriously, you know what. But, I took my shoes off and everything. I threw my shoes up in the air. I'm like, fuck it, man. I don't want to wear my shoes. I'm going to just take my shoes off and just go in the cab with no shoes on, nigga. So, my friend was like, no, bitch. Put your shoes back on. It's not even that serious. I said, okay, cool. So I see the cops out there. Hell yeah, I walked up to their ass. out in the window and said, hey, my phone's been stolen. My phone is lost. Can you help me out? Can you do something? What are you guys out here for? He said he was going to help me out. Give him a second. I said, no, we don't have time for seconds. People are leaving the club. Come on, stop this trip. You know, it's me, NiQSTreeTZ. So, niggas never get out the car. I go in the cab, take my little mad ass home. The next day, had to be work. So I'm like, I'm going to go to the Sprint store and see if I can retract my phone. It's an iPhone. I asked him. He told me that my phone was on 45th and Snyder on my Brooklyn nights. We know where that's at. So I'm like, okay, 45th and Snyder, thanks to the iPhone finder. I was like, so what should I do next? You know, should I call the cops? You know, should I ask them? He was like, but it's your best bet to call the cops. You can have people there with you just in case something goes down, or so they can maybe search her or whatever. Search whoever who had the phone, because I'm not thinking that this bitch had my phone anymore. She was going so hard that she didn't have my phone. So he's telling me that the people who has my phone, they still on 45th and Snyder, but they're on one block. They're in the middle of the street, or they're going to one house and they're going to the next house. And he's like, I don't know what they're doing, how they're going back and forth, like they're trying to sell my phone. I'm like, what? He said, yeah, they're still in the same area, but I can't give you the exact address, but it's in the same block. I'm like, all right, cool. I call the cops. I'm waiting for the cops to come. No, it's not no big-ass murder scene or anything like that. Of course, they took an hour to get to me. By the time they got there, they tell me they can't do anything because it's on 45th and Snyder, and it's not their area code, and the area for them to go. They can't step out their zone. And I'm like, what? All I need is one cop to escort me to get my phone, and that's it. But they can't do that. They tell me to go to another precinct where Snyder is and ask those cops. So, okay. I go to them, ask them what's up, telling me I'm going to have to wait a little while longer. One cop just told me, he said, why don't you just go to the area that it's in, then call the cops. I said, call the cops and what? I don't have a phone. This is the point. He said, use a payphone. I said, fuck that. I'm not going to continue going through miles and climbing mountains and swimming through oceans just to get a cop to help me get my phone. So you know what I did? I hopped in a dollar cab, went to 45th and Snyder by myself, and looked in the area for my phone. I don't see nobody. I don't see people out no more. I'm giving up, I'm losing my faith. I said, fine. I'm not even going to do this. But then I walked back to the block, and I'm like, no, I'm going to get my phone. And out of all the houses that was on 45th and Snyder, something told me to go ring this doorbell. Yeah, it gets interesting, guys. So I walked to the house, knocked on the door, and mind you, it's music playing. So that's another thing that led me to it. Like, maybe the people that's playing the music, know something about it, like youngins or something, whatever. I knocked on the door. The lady came to the window. She's like, hi, yes? Like, who the hell are you? I said, how you doing? I know this is a little strange, but my phone's been lost, it was stolen, whatever, and the Sprint man told me that my phone was in this area. Yeah, I have that app where you can find out where your phone is. So she's like, oh, I don't know anything about no phone, so you don't have any information, or nobody in the house knows, because it's like 10 people in the crib, I asked her, she doesn't know. Then she asked the other guys that was in the house, about a lost phone. Have they heard about it? They're like, no. So then I started conversing with her, like how stupid it is, how ignorant black people is these days, still stealing phones, and, that's just bum shit. So she's like, I understand, I get what you're saying, I know. I said, I know it's just a phone, I'm saying, it's a material phone, but it's mine, I said it was stolen from me, what I'm saying? She's like, yeah, I understand. She said, hold on. Let me go ask my daughter if she found the phone. I said, how old is your daughter? She said 24. So in the back of my mind, I'm like, it's just the same bitch that I got into with last night who said she had my phone. So I waited. She's upstairs for like a good 7 minutes. She comes back downstairs and says, I have good news and I have bad news. I said, so what's the good news with bad? She said, which one do you want first? I said, I don't care. What's up? She said, well, the bad news is you don't have a phone. I'm like, duh. She said, the good news is my daughter had it and handed me my phone. I stood there for like 7 seconds staring at her. And I said, how did your daughter look? Is she light-skinned with short hair? She said, yeah, but it was a whole bunch of them like that. But the whole bunch of them like that didn't have my phone. Your daughter did. Mind you, her daughter never came downstairs. And I got my fucking phone back. So, bitch, now I know where you live. Now, if I was a goon, or if I was some crazy motherfucker, I probably would have came and whipped your ass, shot your ass, or something. Because now I know where you live. Stupid. You knew you couldn't do nothing with my phone. It's an iPhone. You're a bum. You're a bum. And hey, guys. The same phone she sold is the same one I'm recording off of right now. Amazing. God is beautiful. Miraculous. Because out of all the houses that I could have went to, because I would have gave up. I wasn't going to keep knocking on the niggas' door like, yo, do you know about a phone? That's stupid. But something told me to go to this specific house. And that house that I went to, my phone was there. That was an act of faith for me. Not giving up. Following my heart. Mind you, I had to work, like I said. Because I was going to get up and go to work. I was like, fucking man, I'm sure. No. But I got my phone, son. And, you know, it's another lesson that I have learned that, you know, you just can't be that damn drunk. Because it was my fault. Being careless and irresponsible. I was drunk. I was tipsy that night. Thinking everything was going to be okay. When things could have been worse, but it wasn't. But people like stealing and doing shit and date raping and all this other extra stuff. And I'm just proud to say that I'm thankful that I got my phone back. She can't do shit with this shit any damn way. Stupid. It's a lock on the phone. And Sprint shuts phones down, shouty. I know you felt dumb. You felt dumb. And my friend told me that. My friend told me that her other friend bent down and was like, girl, you got her phone? She was like, no, I ain't got her phone. Bitch, you lied. You lied. You're a bum. A bum bitch. That's what you are. A little girl. You don't have an iPhone, so you want to be a part of the so-called Team iPhone wave. Like, I don't really give two shits about all that. But you took my phone and you're dumb because you can't do nothing with it. So people, tell me what you think about this shit. How do you feel? Like, I'm so happy that I feel like an OG. I feel like a gangster. I woke up with my phone like, yeah, nigga, what up? I found out where you live. This is 2012, shorty. What you think? Niggas ain't gonna find their phone? Unless you working with some Metro PCS type jump off. You know what I'm saying? So that's the moral of my story. And another moral of my story is you really can't fight with the cops. Shit. You can't even ask motherfuckers for help. You might as well do shit on your own. I could be a detective. How out of all the houses, I went to the house that had my phone. And I don't even think her mother knew. Because her mother was upstairs for a long time. She's asking her daughter, I guess, you know, have you ever lost phone, blah, blah, blah. Or she saw the phone in her room somewhere. Because she's not going to tell her mom, like, oh, yeah, ma, I got this phone, blah, blah, blah. She had no clue I was outside waiting for my shit. And that's my story. Yeah, and cut.